Day 85. Expert in the yeah, definitely back. Public toilets need major repair. Bigfoot athlete shoe store organises charity marathon. And mate, number of buses increase on all routes. And apparently everyone loves me, apart from the police station, it's a question mark. Oh yeah, we're in our, oh god. In our, with car. Yes, but you have to come in tomorrow. My father's funeral today. Yes, but come in tomorrow. Yes. No. Oh. Well, we really should promote Kingston, even though I don't like him very much. Do we fire Moser? No, I've been getting copyright claims because of this music, so maybe I shouldn't play the music anymore. Oh yeah, I forgot loads of people died, didn't they, because of the investigation. He's one of our best detectives, I can't get rid of him. I had 2 detectives. Hell. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All for the B shift. Go to the B shift. Go to the B shift.
910C in progress.
All 3, please. 4 men have flagged down a truck outside a diner, then pulled the truck's driver out of the cab. The diner's cook is now calling in, searching the truck. One of the men is carrying an axe. This sounds like a job for Yildirim. Sanguinetti? The 2 newbies with you, and we'll take Chang with us as well. Balls. Got my controller. Well, my remote control. Oh, yeah. I've been overworked at the moment, so I haven't been able to do much on this or on YouTube. We've received complaints from students who say their new physical education teacher is starting money from them from grades. This doesn't seem like a massive issue. But no, we've been working harder than normal at works, and I've not been feeling great, so I haven't been able to really upload. I haven't really been able to edit in the last couple of weeks. So, hopefully, sometime soon I'll be able to get back on top of it all. I mean, wow! An elderly homeless man was found urinating on the wall of a cathedral. One of the petitioners found him furious. He threw him onto the ground and beat bottoms of his feet, shouting, "You're an animal, you don't deserve to walk on this earth." Yeah, the police arrived at the gym during recess. The gym teacher spots them and tries to escape, but the other exits chain shut and the windows are secured with thick thing. Calm down, we just want to talk. Climb the rope to the ceiling. Light the rope on fire. I can wait, my shift just started.
912 complete.
Man called an emergency, whispering hysterically. He said he is sitting in the kitchen and... What the fuck is that word? Mestophilites? Coming for a drink. Goddamn devil. Come get him. I apologise. Could someone please tell me what that word is? Memphis to fizzles. Fields. I honestly have no idea. Drivers gather in the city hall. parking lot protesting against the recent increase in vehicle tax. One of the eyewitnesses said they set fire to several tyres, otherwise can't really send anyone until some people are back. Oh, we caught them, everyone's unarmed.
Nine testing in progress.
The assault. Everyone was caught. Suspicious individual. The drunk man was drinking confused his regular drinking companion with the devil. Okay then. Armed robbery. Tony Bingham, a broker, spoke quickly on the phone. I just pushed up against some arsehole in a blue baseball cap out of the street. He came up behind me, jabbed me in the back with a gun, took my wallet, watch, and my gold ring. While I was looking for a payphone to call police, I saw him 10 yards away and looking right at him. This sounds fishy to me. I don't think it's who they say it is.
211 in progress.
Vandalism! Veteran Daniel Crockett claims the neighbour student is constantly taking shits on his front porch. Look, he's nearly plastered every step. This has to stop. Sorry, Yildirim. And all three. As an official from the mayor's office will visit the bookstore to presenting his biography, The Great Big Businessman. Okay, Darius, you can go.
We've got a situation.
There are a few people on the streets, 2 of them wearing baseball caps. Police are in the blue. Police strike a police. The suspect strikes a police officer and reaches for his gun. Shoot him with a taser. Bang! That's how it's done. I is the police chief, and you know I can do this. Officials, and it was unharmed. Oh, vandalism. The actual culprits were a couple of stray dogs. Oh, okay.
412A in progress.
Ooh, an assault. Enraged by the latest wave of cuts at the plant, Adair Otis attacked his boss and beat him severely. His co-workers are afraid of Mr. Otis has really snapped. Called the police. One husky iron worker said he always had problems with Ada. He's getting angry a lot. This time it's different. His eyes are bloodshot. He's growing like a beast. Gonna throw him into a vat of molten metal. Send basically the full force. Bloody hell, today's a busy day. Today is a very busy day.
1111A in progress.
Okay, I got some drug trafficking going on. A witness saw several cars in a port surrounded by a dozen armed men. They were unloading something suspicious into the containers. So like a job for Samedy. High-ranking officers. Low on the SWAT and that. Okay. Idiot officer standing over the matter vault metal. He's wearing a protective suit and holding his unconscious boss by the throat, screaming like a wild man. And into this thing with his bang bang. Yeah, warning shot. Did the job. Drug traffic. Received an anonymous tip that a local car dealership using smuggle heroin, and I'll go to those anonymous source. The drugs are hidden in the spare tires. You'll see. Can't do anything until I've got my officers back. Right. Gear can lead the way.
11-11-8.
Drug trafficking. Everything was sought. Still that to the mafia. Port. Saw Gordon on his daughter thing, and we had talked for a moment. He saw I'd walked down the hill. I shook his hand and left. Found out leaflets in the park. I noticed two men drinking whiskey straight from the bottle, sitting on a bench of the Wilcrest. I saw a girl in a blue dress while she was playing near the hill. And when she went down to penciling from the ground, an older woman walked by, took the girl by the hand and walked away. Looked like she would. Did say anything suspicious. A drunk driver hit a trash can in the parking lot. Lit some paint. And drove like nothing happened. I divorced. I say his chances are 0. Yeah, 2. Got just takes what he wants, like it does. I could do this to my own daughter. He must have used one of his crazy to grab her. I've been sober for a month now. Alcoholics Anonymous meeting. Second. It was Timothy Gallagher. He came up. He was great. He walked well, playing my daughter out by the hill. When I turned to check on her, no, she's completely gone. I think Gladys, who made her off with her, she's already trying to set the judge against me. Okay. Fuck. Boss. Martin Sands is a tenant. Work of bookies. Or is a personal collecting, especially large debts. Who knows repeatedly life is family boss and such affairs. It's all on his favourite horse, Snow White. Never leaves the house without a gun, but he rarely does. He prefer to debit with a large whip and finishes his victims with a shank. Martin Sand wears cowboy boots and spurs. A widower lashed a lot of money at the races and not being able to pay. He lives alone in the suburbs. Never the sound of glass breaking, yelling, pay up or die. So, that one. Obviously that one. That one. He lives alone, so he doesn't have a wife, and his house is called Snow White, so I'm pretty sure it's not brown. Really want to take down the mafia.
11-11-8.
Drug trafficking. But he took quite over time his car. Ah, you twat. Can you come in tomorrow, please? Can you come in tomorrow, please? Come in tomorrow, please. What else? Take the other days off. Day 86. City Hall cuts prison funding. Stuntman killed filming Bloody Shirt 5. Christopher G. Times Ice Arena hosts Starling's doubles competition. Everybody loves me. What today? What today? Yes. Yes, but you coming tomorrow. No. No copyright claims for me, please. I'm not getting paid for anything, but like, you know, just trying to get used to the way things work. One more detective. Put you on the air shift. Yo. One more police officer.
910C in progress.
Bit more wages. Oh. So I've got the same level of officers on each. Who do I want? Do I want Haley Orion, Justin Vermillion, Tyler Robbins, Judas Drake, Carmen Brock. I think Haley Orion for the A shift. Three drunk we're in, entered an all-night store, grabbed a drink of Diet Coke, and while the shopkeeper walked in the back, they climbed behind the counter, grabbed the shotgun, wounded the shopkeeper. Shopkeeper's wife who lives on the thing. Okay, so they've been robbed by Sir Kingston. Yep. Now you should be careful enough of dealing with it. I don't think it was enough to bring out the Ants Master. You know, he's like over 1,000 professionalism.
1210 in progress.
Fish individual. The Black Handsome barbershop called to report that a man in hood and sunglasses asked for a haircut, but no one could recognise him. Emmett Brooks suspects that this may be on the run for more. Even greater dye his hair blonde. There's something obviously wrong. Sending some low-ranking officers for that because it's only a suspicious individual. It's not like nothing major gonna happen, is it?
510 in progress. Looks like we have a
Okay,
situation
the
here.
three women are having fun drinking alcohol and throwing food around the store. When they see the police, one of them grabs a shotgun and opens fire. Wait till they run out of ammunition.
910C completion.
Can't imagine having a lot of ammunition. Carmelo Cowan has been fighting with his 42-year-old mother's 23-year-old boyfriend. Neighbor called the police and said these people have been out for a long time, shouting at each other in the streets, and then suddenly things went downhill fast. They started fighting. The son pulled out a gun, opened fire on the other. The woman was shot in the leg, and her boyfriend got at least 3 shots to the stomach. Okay then. This one's for the Ants Master.
Complete.
But Joel, man just wanted... Yeah.
712.
Just thought it was obviously wrong when he went to the guy there blonde. Team guy Caroline Cunningham reports that Alvitina Esaiva burst into the nursery, grabbed her son, and tried to run. The school knew she'd lost custody in the divorce, so security stopped her after she tried to escape through the exit. The suspect had locked herself in a room, demanding that the school release her son.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Hotspot.
Four 14 in progress.
child abuse, okay? An elderly disabled woman watched from the window as her mother struck a young son in the face and began drowning him in the inflatable pool. Hurry, cried the old woman. Someone save that boy.
1210 in progress. Looks like we have a situation.
Chicken and caregivers are crowding the door. Look, it's Santa Claus on the street. Behind the door, the children are yelling and then speak in I want my daddy in the background. And there's sounds of someone trying to open the window. Is the police open the door? I don't think it's any worse. Suspicious individual, a young waitress reports that a wanted fugitive has just entered her restaurant. Don't remember the name or what he did on TV, but he was very, very dangerous.
510 complete.
And I have the officers, I will check that out.
Complete.
Child abuse, offender was caught. But there's I don't know, escape it. There was another one. We began to work at the site and someone has been sneaking in it and stealing construction materials. Either the guards are death or they're in it with the thieves. Cover the perimeter and grab anyone suspicious, but don't take the thieves to police stations. I'll deal with the bastards my way. They're a company that's holding all my money, so yeah.
410A in progress.
Black attempt. A stoned voice shouted into the emergency line that some guy with a top hat was going to saw a woman off in the park. The animal has no limits. Kill a poor girl. There's a chanting of a crowd of crazies gathered watching it. Some like psychos kissing. No. That is a magic show. I'm sticking to my guns. That is a magic show. I call it. That is a magic show.
311A in progress.
Thank you, Mr. Boyd.
410A complete.
There we go. I knew it was a magic show. Four black men with shovels and a metal detector walking along the beach found something valuable. They hurried to dig up the big find. While they finished digging, they began to swear and argue over each other's shares. The man with the grey beard got tired of his friend, bashed his guy with a metal detector. He fell over dead. And the remaining three are still going at it. An eyewitness called the police and recommends that we hurry. People.
In progress.
Can't run out without no officers, my friends. Pavel Holub said that he paid a girl to spend the night with him last night, and in the morning he said goodbye to her. But lately, when he went into the closet and found some jewelry worth $3,000, he had disappeared. Mr. Holub prepared to show the police where the girl can usually be found. I'm sending Curtis. Or Evek. No, not sending Curtis. Where? Where's officers we got? I mean, they've got to get trained, man.
311A complete.
Go, got everyone. Sorted.
311B in progress.
Massive fight. I don't do anything about that right now. Report. Investigation. That's probably him leaving, so he arrived, smashed it, he opened the door, came in and whipped him in the face, stood on him, got his horse. Or did he arrive on his horse? The guy opened up. He will pay up and die. He whipped him there. I don't know. What do you guys think? Think we're doing this right? I mean, I just don't think, because he's not alone. His horse isn't white. I think I might have just got the order wrong. What do you actually... Let's have a look. I mean... What order do we go? I mean, does he enter the house first? Unless they're missing a frame. I don't know. A massive fight anyway. Oh god. We need everyone. Theft. Oh, sell the jewellery. We need to send everyone.
Looks like we have a situation here.
The crowd is screaming on the dance floor. People are crawling around and struggling to go. Meanwhile, on the stage, musicians are fighting with some of their more violent fans. Young people, the concert's over, time to go home. The vocalist started yelling into the microphone, "Fuck the cop, pissed on the pigs." People began to rush the police. So, like, my pad sort of went blip. Well, end of the day there. Pretty good, I think. Homelessness increased by 13%. Juvenile vandals forced to clean graffiti. And nudists demand private beach in the city. Everybody loves me. A watch pot never boils. Cop kick. I don't like Robespierre. I don't trust him. I didn't come into work today because you're a dick. Wolf didn't come in again. You drank too much, but yes, you're coming in tomorrow. Well, you got no energy. Of course you can go home. You're fucked. I was up all night reading the... No, you can't leave. Might get rid of... Guy... I remember his name! Not like we got anyone better though, is it? Deputy. Exams. Spankle passed his exams. Sterling passed her exams. According to recent reports, FPD is hiring police academy graduates with the lowest grades. This is shameful, not just for the entire city, but in the next few days, then 4 cops for retraining if you can't teach them anything.
510 in progress.
Deputy. Police Academy, we need to send 4. Next 2 days. And you too. An officer came to work early the usual and had gunshots screaming from the roof. I was working on the top floor, and I've never noticed anything like that before. And said, "Oh, big guns!"
In progress.
Unlawful assembly. Abortion opponents have a blockade of a women's clinic, acting very aggressively, shouting, "Abortion is murder. Abortion is sin." No one dares approach. Doctors and nurses are afraid to leave the building. Hope I can get my paddy wagon back before that runs out of time. That's the plan, anyway. I will send officers there. Shooting. Oh, for fuck's sake. 3, 2, 1. Send some people. This restaurant. Our foreign cook has gotten out of our hands. Started spitting in our food, all sorts of things like that. Some kind of matter of jerk, it wouldn't matter, except several things I noticed there, eating foreign objects. I complain, I tried to talk with the staff, they nod and agree. Beginning to wreak havoc. Couple of men here, maybe intimidate them with jail or deportation. Make sure the threats stay just threats I can't afford with cook without even one day. Of course.
1310 in progress.
And you? And you. Workers in danger. A group of pranksters have been tossing purses on the sidewalk, tied to a thin thread. Pulling the thread attached to the purse and luring curious passersby to a dumpster area. This is not the first complaint we've had about these pranksters. One day, the other victim was so scared when tossed in the dustbin, so she lost consciousness and still hasn't recovered. The only pranksters a bit of string. Rolled. A man who wished to remain anonymous told us his address of an is engaged in the production of sale of fake documents, certification, and other papers that are high in demand these days. These guys' prices have skyrocketed. Quality is just as bad as before. So that explains why you want to remain anonymous, because you're obviously a customer. Thanks, Abdul.
I was trying to raise 10-1.
I'll send one officer. That's all I got.
Looks like we have a situation.
$100 bill on the road and a few teenagers in the alley are poking their heads out around the corner. Calling the alley from the other side. Souted. We can't get to that tower because we literally have no officers. Anti-French. We showed them some. Can't read it because the chat's in the way. And clever around with the clever immigrants with our 96 little. We fucked with them. We fucked with the rest of them for half an hour. They got with the program. They weren't even working around with any more food. Mr. French was so thankfully set up some crab salad and some sake. Not even our families will take care of us like that. Okay, and now you're pissed. Brand.
Looks like we have a situation here.
No response to knock the door, so please knock it down and enter the apartment. A man wearing glasses pops out of the room and presents his federal ID agent. ID, inspect the ID. It had barbecue on it, for fuck's sake. Barbecue. That's only two. A Silverton gift shop notices a brightly dressed Mexican woman stuffing a statue of Freeburg's monument into her bag, and she kept shopping, trying on things, so I followed her. She paid for everything except the cash, the figurine. I asked the security guard to stop her, but some big guy stepped in and the thief escaped. Oh. The unlawful assembly was sorted. Okay. Leroy Everett noticed two apparently smoke-filled teenagers sitting on the side of the road, taking turns to play Russian roulette. Sounds kind of serious, that one. The girl had to be a pop star, Lana Morris, who was eating Freeburg. The big man who stepped in was a bodyguard. She was collecting souvenirs from the local shop. With everything into my hands. Apologies, Alana. Decided to recognise her. I don't listen to Bobby. Well, fucking done. Hostage situation, fatal casualty. A passerby saw some masked gunmen flee a bank carrying some bin bags. Big bags. Looking and running to a apartment building. It looked like to me like one of the robbers was wounded. Go do this. Oh shit. Suspicious individual. Really concerned. The city's been invaded by communists. I saw it outside the whole family were in red tracks with the USSR written on them. I haven't seen anyone holding a hammer and a sickle. Not yet, but I know my it's just like the past 20 years of blood, sweat, and tears. And don't really want to investigate them. Civilian was killed in the reckless endangerment. Jesus. The doorman is lying unconscious on the floor. The airway isn't working. There are traces of blood on the steps. Nowhere to run. Come out with your hands up. Somewhere near the top of the stairs, the woman screams and there's a gunshots. The doorman starts to come around. That's carefully. There's the corpse of a woman in a robe lying on the staircase. The criminals have held up in the apartment. Right inside. Boom. Money. I will investigate. But let me send those three.
311A in progress.
A few girls got in a fight in the parking while they were in line for tickets for a Larry Pistol concert. Bryn family immigrants from the Soviet Union arrived in town. They don't have time to buy new clothes. Okay then.
raise TN1, Sergeant Top Spot.
Need more people. Fight. And today. But then obviously. You, my lass, are coming in tomorrow. And you. Mr. Mercer and Mr. Godin. Port Union threatened strike. Farmers grow record-breaking zucchini. Classroom horrified when the carriage experiment fails and claims teacher's life. And everybody loves me. Going today? No. No, I'm not playing any music. Not playing any music. Oh, there's a deadline.
In progress.
We should sell to send him to the A shift. And Justin Vermillion. A witness found a rusty trellis in connection with a schoolyard kidnapping 13-year-old Tanya Rodriguez. A machine is sitting in the field. There's been no movement or sign of life for 2 hours. Assault in the restaurant. 50-year-old Amanda Price attacked a young waitress, claiming the girl was flirting with her husband. Amanda grabbed the waitress by her hair, dragged her across the floor, yelling, "You bent over so far, your tits almost flop on the menu." And you, Megadopoulos, you can take these two fine officers with you. Suddenly, strange sounds start coming from the van. The windows are frosted over and it's possible to tell what's inside. Knock on the door. Inside there's a man and a girl playing with dolls. Beat the man senseless. Tell her she can take the girl away, tell her she can finish playing in the police car, then arrest the strange man.
712 complete.
Noted. Do things by the book. Yeah, do things by the book.
1011 in progress. 12A.
Assault. Assaulted. This noise is called the first noise explosion. I was in the kitchen making an omelette with bacon and suddenly bang! Explosion shut my windows and my phone, and I'd say about 10 pounds of TNT, no less. I don't really trust. I'll send in the SWAT. Go on then. Sorry about that.
1410 in
Producer Authority. Young businessman Razul Halat come to the police about a minor official, Jasper Redmond, who demanded a bribe of $20,000, otherwise refusing the necessary permits for Halat's store. This businessman has volunteered to pretend he's delivering the bribe so people can catch Redmond in the... Very well! It's to assist us! Terrorism report. Yeah, I thought so. I thought it was a fake one. What the hell? Let's do them! Police are in the office investigating the money change, and Redmond tries to quickly hide the large parcel in his drawer. Knows what's in the package, so he quickly jumps up and rushes out the window, trying in vain to get it open. Stop moving. Yeah, baby. That's how we do it. Wait, the cops. Attempted murder seems a bit more important than me. A young sailor reported that there was an attempt on his life. I was swimming around on the shore when I saw someone's fluffy thing drag me down. I could barely escape. You can laugh, but for a fact it was definitely a mermaid. No. Trying to break into the truck, they were unable to get it started. They unhook the truck's trailer and they're now trying to make off with it. I don't believe it. I really, really don't believe it. A homicide. Who doesn't know those people? Have settled outside the city. They organise a small camp. Very aggressive to strangers, they attack and beat them. According to the rumours, kill and sometimes even eat them. Alright then. The anonymous source also said to look into their gardens to grow narcotics besides vegetables. This is a serious, serious crime, so let's send it in. The big guns. Mr. Yance Master. There we go. Feels like we're stuck by it. The Oregon fleshy algae that grows near the shore. Mr. Norris called in about some shots he heard from the street. I was frying steak in the kitchen and had several sharp claps. I think it was an O16. I'm ex-military, so I know what I'm saying. You better watch out with those big guns. We need more people there. Sorry, I'm sort of dealing with something. I don't think it's an M16. Human trafficking, can't do anything about that yet. Be very bold in this episode. Spotting the policeman, the rest of the cat draw their knives and rush to attack. Fire shots in the air. A grubby woman with a baby in her arms crawled up one of the tents, runs towards the police saying, "My son, take my son away from here." Pick up the woman and child. Bring that back to the police station. That's what I think. Child's birthday was going on beside Miss Ari's house. The balloons were popping.
210 in progress. 113A complete.
Carjacking sorted. Well, an elderly woman made a scandalous accusation at the pharmacy. She claims the pharmacist substituted her medication. She was gaining weight. Look at them wrinkles. It's just then the outraged woman took off her dress. I think it'll be up to you, Best. Get some proper weird days on this. An informant reports that some containers are being smuggled into port. The illegal immigrants are hiding inside to be sold as slaves. Well, we need to do something about this, don't we? This is Jans Master's turn. A man who lost a large sum of money at a poker table attacked a female dealer. Big crimes going on. Godly conduct. Best dealt with it. Nice. I believe 150 is classified as an irregular officer. Abduction. Oh, the boy is playing near the bench. That does. Other woman locked up. I think it's the old woman. Hmm. Got him drinking there. Dropped it. Up. Yeah. Put her in the car. Oh, we did it. Fuck me. That's quality. Judith McCann, the hard drinking girl that decided no cops were right to take away her granddaughter.
11-12.
Oh, that's sorted. So lots of map here. No new friends were found. Gonna have to send in those two on the swap. It's extortion. Details. I don't think we've got enough frames there.
Got a situation here.
It's Donald Trump. Why you a cheating bitch? The man in the yellow jacket is pointing a gun right at the girl's face. Security eyes are watching cautiously in action from behind the slot machine. Dude, where did you get that gorgeous jacket? The man squeezing the girl's hand saying, I know how to put an end to a slow hand. Let's see how well you can palm cards when you're missing fingers. Either throw down the weapon, or I will shoot. Johnny's got all the war, you're taking fucking random shit. What a day. What a day. Oh yeah, we're arresting that person, aren't we? The abduction report. And it was got. Yeah, the Mafia didn't want me to do that, did they? Immigrants up by 19%. Bishop demands name for Holy House Pizza. Remember the driver takes down Robert Addict. Everyone loves me. At the police station, a question marked. Didn't come to work again. Yes, but coming tomorrow. Coming tomorrow. Yes. Yes. Right, we're fucking sacking that guy now. Doing my head in. You want to fire? Didn't come to work. That's the air shift. And you, because you look rather intelligent.
412A in progress.
Assault at the hospital.
1010A in progress.
A young man became outraged when an elderly woman broke in the front of the line. He struck her with force. The woman tried to intervene, but she came under blows as well. Like you with him?
910A in progress.
Call moment has been struck with explosives. The clear voice yelled on the phone, and then the line went dead. The bomb threats were better investigate. Attempted robbery. An intruder was trying to break into his house. He kept yelling things in a drunken voice. Said, "If you didn't open up, there'll be trouble." Okay. Bomb threat. It wasn't a bomb, some people tried to play terrorist and tip some wires up to a normal shoebox. What a knob. We don't have the officers to do that, so I can't even look at it yet. Everything's sorted. Detectives, can we send anyone else into that? Send Wolf in because he needs the experience. And Moody and Armstrong. Mrs. House called in a complaint about some addicts who were loitering around Edgar Allan Poe Monument. They're turning their brains to mush. They're shooting right up there in the park. Attempted robbery. The drunken man mistakenly thought he was breaking into his own home, and that his wife was refusing to let him. Attempted carjacking, eh? Detectives! Okay, so you. And we also want then we can reunite the power couple! Tyron Wise! Let's do this, guys! Several overgrown men in dirty clothes are leaning towards the monument. Seems they're sedated. Next time there's quite a few renegades. Turn on the siren. One of the addicts says cops and tries to crawl away. Man, we can't keep up with you. I like being sarcastic. Absolute quality.
511 in progress.
We've got a firefight. We need to report a serious fight going down in the streets outside their dorm. Several people are shooting each other with machine guns right in the middle of the road. Pedestrians are hiding behind cars and someone is bleeding on the pavement. The Mafia War. Prank call again. Carjacking. Yes, man. Oh, this is a big crime.
More testing in progress.
Massacre at the park and fraud. Pianos purchased and people started running past and screaming, covered in blood, reporting that breathless Mr. Connolly, ironically, just look at it, was just terrible. Received 2 complaints about MoneyGrow, a company which promises valuable investments. Once they've got the money, they start avoiding all their investors. They began belligerent and urged their big investors to simply trust in them. Brown over $10,000 said the director to withdraw all the money and is preparing to flee the country. We get back in time, we'll check out that massacre, but I don't actually think that that's a legitimate thing. He would have actually called it. And we don't have the officers to send it in anyway.
611 in progress. 511 complete.
Firefight sorted. Sell it.
Officer on scene.
Seeing the policewoman, I quickly grabs the hides of files and save. Then grabs a stack of papers from the table, waves them in the eye, saying, "Our paperwork is in order, we're a real company." Getting files from the safe.
410 complete.
Yeah. I didn't think it was legit. It's getting harder and harder to see these. Hey up. Secretary at Blink Zone Studio reports that a trainee photographer became excited during a nude shoot and he attacked them all and attempted to rape her. Hurry. He locked himself in the room with her and he's trying to tie her up with cables. Billy Buckler saw a truck and a few cars up near his farm. Around them was around 10 people arguing. The driver wanted them to switch folks away, so he told them to grab some weapons from the vehicle and open fire. Buckler managed to get back in safety. And the other one, during a bodybuilding small show, a girl burst into the room. Sometimes that threatens the very lives of the participants. One of the bodybuilders puts a call to police. His words were slow. He's broken through tears. He's generally unable to clearly explain the situation. I actually think we better check that one out. Don't have enough officers for that. Officers for that either, so I'll have to send them both. Sorted the rape out. Good.
Looks like we have a situation.
Men with automatic guns have surrounded the farm's house. He's struggling to put up a fight. He's just an armed with an old gun. Ambush and beat the criminals in the truck before they sound the alarm. Suspect jumps into the car, so who's got to watch the stuff. Shoot to kill. Hmm.
412A.
Girls are just showing insults and belittling the boys' lifestyle. But the muscle bound mopes to tears. Massive fight. Don't think we have the officers. Half the staff, man.
311 complete.
Too big for that. Oh, why? First to calibrates and spares. Um. That. 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 That, and then it gets. Oh? I really don't know. I'm surprised the book is out losing detective now because I haven't done it. You can go in tomorrow because of all the fucking time you missed off work.
Needless to say, I really miss them a lot. I can't wait for the moment when I'll see them again.
Wouldn't you like to see me?
Ah, Lana, but we,
Let me guess. You've thought about it, but then you realized this can only bring us more suffering. Besides, it's dangerous given the kind of work we do, and why ruin things when everything is going so well, right?
Well, if you know what I think, then you must be thinking the same thing.
Yeah, Jack. Because it's true. But is it fair?
You know what wouldn't be fair? If your friends caught you in a karaoke bar with an old man.
With an old man?
Maybe you imagine you've been talking to a young Greek god with long golden hair, but I'm a 60-year-old man, Lana.
Listen to me, Jack. Ever since high school, I've been surrounded by old men. At university, half my classmates were old men. They might have been 18 years old, but they were already half in the grave. No goals, no ideas, just endless burned-out looks on their faces, exhausted and empty. At work, even my younger colleagues act like old men. They don't have the stomach for a fight. They're already dreaming of retirement. And then there's you, Jack. The only man for a long time who felt the same age as me. Because you fight. Because there's life inside you.
Lana, it's, damn, it's true. There's life in me yet.
Jack, you're so cocky.
Oh, excuse me, miss. I am the most promising young prosecutor in the country.
You know it's true.
Still don't trust her. The slightest. She's going to betray us and get us fucked. City fountains cleaned. Middle school heading National Physics Olympiad. Bloody shirts too. Rick's in cash. Everyone loves me still. Said it's going to rain today and I have a very working system. When am I going to sit? Can I go in before it starts? No. No. So that's not how it works. It's raining. I'm going to be sick. I've been drunk. Passed his exams. Got flunked.
1111 in progress.
Again? Drug use. Can't give the address of one of the biggest drug houses in the city. According to the region, there's 3 dozen drug addicts. Many of them just the past day. 3 people in there were shot dead and thrown in a corner to rot. Go do it. 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 Oh yeah, I need to set up people investigation. The bomb threat. Physical education teacher noticed there was a suspicious van parked near the school. There was no one inside. I had some kind of strange machine running in the back, just like the movies. Do we need to evacuate the school? Huh? I don't really have the resources. In the corner, in the shadows on the corners, there are people lying unconscious and bags and dead and strangers everywhere. A random addict mouth to mouth. And I'm meant to begin the process. What the fuck? A naked addict with a shotgun fires out of the bathroom and starts putting holes in the ceiling. Shoot him. He's fucking naked. Of heroin. That's my selling. I'm a drug dealer. And an arms dealer. All in one.
415 in progress.
Reckless endangerment. Four activists from the group A Life After Meat in a show of support for their fellow animals entered the zoo. Used bolt cutters to remove them from the gate. Several animals had gotten loose and started attacking the zoo's visitors. We'll send a squad to deal. The bomb threat outside of school is I kind of have to investigate it. There you go, Flowers, you can go home.
910C in progress.
It's one of those sort of, well, we ain't gonna get to that armed robbery.
12 in progress.
From here, halal grocery to armed robbers wearing US president masks to clean up the cash box. Sorry, literally have no officers. Dealing with bomb threats and all sorts. That one out.
1010A.
Thought that was fake. Should have just gone with my instinct. And then those fucking halal people would have had to die. Several people are smashing the glass entrance to the cinema, tearing up posters outside. They're shouting, "Modern cinema corrupts the youth." And someone pulled out a Molotov cocktail. My old rival Jim Gates, not Bill Gates. A few years he spent in China, single factory there. Now he wants to fill the suit with cheap knockoffs, throwing every honest businessman into the thing. At the present, staying at the True Colours Hotel. He plans to buy outside the city. I want you to show him the true capable of the law enforcement agencies. Not welcome in Freeburg. I need 3 officers for that.
310 in progress.
According to Mr. Adams, the Earth is about to be struck by a meteor. You see how dark it's got outside. Meteor blocking the sun. And there's stones falling on my roof. They're from the meteor. One of them broke my kitchen window. I have to get my father to say someone sent help. No. We have to deal with that.
910C in progress.
And robbery. Javisky withdrew a sum from his bank account while he was getting into his car. A man carrying an approaching van told him not to turn around, hand over the money. Then he ran away. And when I finally turned around, I saw a figure in a hood ducking in the alley.
got a situation
Or
here.
the hooligans show that must cut his later work strike. Or the fire extinguishers straight away. Don't let him even light it. Okay. Yeah. Wait for them to get back to do this. Thank you for your help, Mr. Boyd. Thank you, Mr. Boyd.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant.
Under the Vec. Took possession. The former chef of a restaurant in Chinatown says that the kitchen is used to sort and cook heroin. My friend had an overdose from the guy. I want these bastards to pay. Fair enough. I ain't gonna be able to do anything to do with that. Maybe do a noise complaint. No, I can't. I literally have no officers. Have a look at the mass riot. Local fans have brought up all the bananas at the grocery store, praying to taunt a thing which consists. Oh, racist. A judge has been forced to stop the game unless the fans are allowed to order to be restored. The fans don't want to settle down. They're singing racist songs and working each other up to a friendly situation could get ugly.
Looks like we have a situation.
Oh, Chinatown. The restaurant is crowded, with mates moving smoothly between the table, nothing suspicious. Back door. One of the ways to jump the police and show some strangers, Diana's jump and run towards the door. Onto the kitchen. Engaging two tough-looking men with machine guns open fire on the cops. So a stun grenade.
1111
Oh, it! Sell the mafia.
210 in progress.
Oh, damn it.
910 complete.
Sell the money. Risk it.
213 in progress.
Come on. Always complaint from the samurai. Oh, no. You're gonna be able to do that one.
10 complete.
Sorry if I'm not reading it, I'm panicking a little bit because there's so many with so little time. Lovely conduct. Yeah, we didn't get time to do that one. Attempted carjacking. We even have enough? That. 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 Oh, I don't even know how to fill it.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant.
Those complaints. Went to the cemetery and father took him home. Fuck's sake. We did one of them. How'd the mass riot go? Did we calm down the racist motherfuckers? You win tomorrow, you win. You win tomorrow, you win tomorrow, you win tomorrow, you win tomorrow. You win tomorrow. Day 91! Singer Karen Sparkle arrives in Freeburg. Thief crushed ancient statue at museum. travel agent. The people of Freeburg are most likely to visit other countries. And everybody loves me. Well, half our staff have just said, fuck you, knobs. Haven't they? Go on then, we'll put that on. I'm firing that big guy though. First of all, we're going to investigate this. Pass the exam. Nice one. Pass the exam too. I'll do it in a minute. Do it in a minute. All wages. Where are you? You are getting fired because you haven't come to work like 6 days in a row. Put you on the air shift. Put you on the air shift. Okay. So I'll put you on. Definitely want to put you on the air shift. I want to sack him. No, we don't. Skate driver flew onto the oncoming lane and crashed into a van, which then crashed into the other 5 vehicles. The driver escaped with their own life but jumped out of their car and began to argue. A conflict ensues. The situation is about to get ugly. I don't like this song at all. That one instead then. That was very loud. Cool. Bit of coolness going on here, man. This individual. Employee at the Inter-House hardware store said that a suspicious man named Otis Adams ordered a very strange combination of objects that can be used as explosives. Adams has a colourful thing including bomb threats, so I think it's definitely worth a check out. Definitely worth a check out. Which is an individual. Young teacher reported seeing the same switch boy van in the parking lot several days in a row. When I watched was it, he drove away. I'm afraid for our students. I agree. Vehicular accident. Everything's sorted. Police approach the suspect's front door. Open with delivery from Blowhouse. Monaco sees police, rushes beside to a bedside table and frankly search for something. Pointing the gun at him, allowing him not to move.
412A in progress.
5 teenagers asked a man for a cigarette. But he said they were too young. The kids jumped him and knocked him to the ground, started kicking him full force. Waitress Nicholas Shelton saw what was going on, called the police. These guys are crazy, they'll kill him. A thief attempted a little sleight of hand to achieve Shelley Miller's diamond ring, which he immediately felt something was wrong. But the criminal excruciating Japanese finger hold. The son of a bitch is unconscious, you can come arrest him now. Sure. Fish individual. I was a female career partner at school during lunch hours. I have a stressful job and horrible, so when I watch the children it laughs. Calms me down. Fair enough. I suppose it's a little weird, but fair enough.
412A in progress.
The assault. Some workers were squabbling during their lunch break, discussing yesterday's football game. One of them became really irate and tried to drive over the others with a tractor. According to the eyewitness who had taken a refuge inside the building, it's a crazy man who barely escaped. Oh, we got a lot of officers in the shift.
Looks like we have a situation.
He continued to beat the old man, ignoring the police that just drove up. Found sirens. The teenagers, dogs saw the policeman. They sprang off in every direction. Nobody moves, nobody gets shot. How you do it?
311 in progress.
Window was caught, officers unharmed. Massive fight. Some big men wearing striped shirts wandered to a fountain outside, trying to drown each other quickly before they come and kill each other. Oh, this is a fake call, actually.
412A.
Got, yep, sorted. See, we're getting this done.
216 in progress.
Hopefully assembly. A group of angry women came to protest the premiere of the action film Hard Boiled Women 2. They're demanding the cinema's management cancel the premiere. The situation is heating up. I'm gonna wait for my van to come back first. Massive fight, just having fun. The harmless Russian immigrants, they want service paratroopers. For them, bathing in a fountain is a traditional thing for airborne troops to do. Right? Don't understand lots of cultures, but fair enough.
611 in progress.
Yeah. Michael May saw a young girl running naked and bloody, trying to climb a fence. An expensive bandit. She screamed for help. Man came out, grabbed her by her hair, dragged her back inside. The neighbors were complaining that just last week, all night, the owner is Saudi Prince Malik Kifla. Voila. Band back yet? Yeah, the band's back. Awful assembly, yep. Bomb threat at City Hall. A janitor called out a suspicious man sitting in the waiting room. He's twitching, looking sideways. Everyone thinks he's a spy terrorist. He's skinny. But he's got a really fat belly. I think he's carrying a bomb. City Hall, so we need to investigate this. And robbery dealership. I haven't got any officers for that. Bomb threat. Obviously, is he waiting for? Yeah. Stop the rape. That's good.
Officer on scene.
Protesting women are pointing at the movie posters with a busty heroine in a sexy pose showing sexism is a disease in our society. One of the women steps forward, throws a stone at the cinema director who was trying to talk to the protesters. Arrest a woman who threw the stone. Way to deal with it. Straight up arrest them.
510 in progress.
Right, the robbery. 2 men in claw masks stormed an auto shop, demanding the keys to the expensive cars on display. When the manager hesitated, the robbers shot him in the leg. One visitor of the event managed to break through a shop window, escape long enough to call the police. Shooting. Multiple shots were reported coming from a nightclub. Did carjacking. I saw a muddy young fellow wearing a hoodie whirling through the alleys near the fur store. Then I got distracted. I get that sometimes. There was some rumbling and hissing, like cars running into each other. Parked near the car of the fur shop, and a boy in a hoodie popped through the gate, grabbed my bag off my shoulder, and disappeared. I hurried to call the police, and he was must be hiding nearby. So I stepped away from the car. He dashed inside like a bolt. This is the first time he hit a first turn. He hit a fire hydrant. I ran away like a cowardly dog. Yeah, the car isn't sure, but he was going to place my favourite Snow White handbag. Camera at the intersection goes. There's a convertible crashing into a fire hydrant and spraying fountain. Both on like a thin other thing and runs down the street. Traces of yellow paint were on the hydrant. Looked like this guy come flying right at me. He was all wet and a mess. Guy through it almost broke my ribs. Yeah. Alright, so you're driving. You opened it up, you grabbed your bag, ran away, phoned the police. Right, extortion. No, I knew things. I don't get anything about that.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Softball.
And those two officers does the steal.
Looks like we have a situation here.
A masquerade club, all the employees wearing masks and costumes. People outside are dancing quietly with the sounds of claps coming from further inside. Hall. Music stops, shots ring out. The dancer starts stampeding. The guy knows how to flashes a gun and push the girl. Squirrel suit. Guy knocking on through the street, gets into the guy who's shooting at the police. Sure his tires out. Sabotage! Everton? Armed robbery. Oh, yep, everything's sorted. You can come in tomorrow, man. Alright. And you. And you. And you, Dodd. Day 92. Ooh, let's have a look at my messages. Ecologist, urban air pollution levels normal. Port commerce increased 60%. Helen Wheels dealership invites public show. This looks going to be my last day, I believe. Work today again? Nope. Last day after month and the holidays ended tears. The doctor says he needs a special drug. I'm going to get out of town. Yes, but you're coming tomorrow. Yes. Nope. Who deserves a promotion? I think you, Anderson. Mafia. Bear with your staff. Mission from God. It's but I don't know if you come to mass, but you may know that the most enlightened and progressive parishioners donate absurd sums of money to the church. Julius Powder manna from the heavens, which clears the mind in preparation for coming the new Antichrist. Unfortunately, some of the flock have started turning to the house of the Lord, brought outside the enemies of Jesus, sold them fake satanic powder. They're undercutting God's prices. It'd be a great thing if you get rid of them and draw the merchants out of the house of God. Sounds more like a drug dealer, to be quite honest with you. But I'll help him, because, you know, I did, like, accuse the church of, making me do stuff before, so I can owe him. A drunk driver drove his van into a bus stop, knocking over several people. The van stalled, and unsteady driver is clumsily trying to escape. Ooh, theft in the suburbs. Retiree Frank Setter complains that someone has stolen his lawn. Like clockwork, once above, someone comes to cut my God's lawn cat off. I have no mind to catch the enemy of this fertile grass. All that I've shown him. I'm a veteran, you know. You know, I've seen Pal. I've put 100 of these enemies in the graves. I just want some peace and quiet. Stealing your lawn? I don't think so. This but I do not wish to see the delay of the rise of the Antichrist any more than after all, they cannot be arrested and put in jail henceforth. Any of the church services are available, you know, at a reduced rate. Please accept them from me, Bishop of Freeburg. The sum of money is a personal gift.
110A complete.
Accident, so weird. The church. Forgiveness of sin. Sermon for my employees. Touch the... See what the fuck goes on with that. Oh yeah, that's the lawn fucking thing, innit? I just see an increase of gears of pocket. The media already... Arms at Centre got to the area, increase the police protection of these journalists. There are journalists scurrying about. Theft. Figured as much. Massive fight. Okay.
110A in progress.
Vehicular accident. The driver, furious, a white Cadillac, ran over a black teenager and then attempted to flee the scene. Lost control and drove into column. Angry residents in the area have come out on the streets. Send out. Quite a bit.
I was trying to raise 10-1.
Yep. Send the assistance. That's what they need.
11A in progress.
Can't do anything to do with the terror threat. Busy dealing with shit. Person employee replied that a letter was discovered with some powder inside. The description of the envelope reads, "Bad in hell. The employees are afraid that the envelope contains a disease. Oh God, we're going to die, and today's my birthday."
Officer on scene. Looks like we have a situation.
Vehicle action in the ghetto. Two men are pulling the one out of the bloody head out of the Cadillac. The crowd isn't letting him get to the hospital. Some are yelling the cops have failed. We're dealing with the law on the streets. Law on the streets, what is it like? Crowds start throwing glass bottles and stones at the cops. Quite a few shots in the air.
410B in progress.
Can't do anything right now.
311A complete.
There's no danger, there's only a girl's friend playing it. Massive fight. Sorted it. We have enough officers, we'll deal with it. A man wearing a night costume carrying a huge sword at the cafe, placing an order and slightly sat in the corner a couple hours. Everyone had stopped paying attention at this point, and he stood up with his sword and began swinging around with all his strength. Several injuries. Okay.
In progress.
Theft. Bill Bulker said that the neighbour Derek Ruse asked him to watch his farm on vacation with his family. Meanwhile, some strange people over there with a tractor trying to steal the harvest. There's a dozen people and they're robbing my friend blind. That's just his employees. A huge clown running around the mall trying to scare me to death, said unemployed Jack Collins. Got a disease I got a disease. I got a note from the doctor. The clown has no right to scare me. I think both of them are fake.
I was trying to raise 10-1.
I actually think they're both fake. I think they're just employees. Oh, that was real. That was real. Shit. This has got to be fake, surely. Yeah, I thought so. The other one, I'm surprised at the other one.
410B complete.
Homicide. Sorted.
412A in progress.
Salt. Oh god, this is a big one. Well, the legendary singer Ganado Crespo was giving a performance. Someone threw a large ear of corn at the musician and smashed him in the head. Despite a bit of blood, Mr. Crespo showed no concern, laughing it off and got ready to continue. Nevertheless, the concert organisers were furious and demanded everyone turn in their cameras. Can't let the audience leave until the offender's been detained. They shouted into the police line, "We've got a large crowd here. Send everyone you have available to get done." you will be getting the top officers we have to offer, and the noobs. Carjacking. At some point, we're gonna have to try and solve crimes. Sorry, we'll try and go for 2 hours actually. I mean, there's only what, 14 minutes.
412A.
Oh wait. You can come in tomorrow. Oh no, he's already in tomorrow. Everyone have the day off. Greece notes prostitution increase. Euthanasia should be a personal choice. Soap actor Manuel Torreblanca announced completion of film career. Everybody loves me. And it's going to work. Dog died yesterday. Yes, we're coming tomorrow. Yes, you can. Anything with family, I'll usually let them off. Usually. If he's like, I can't read a book, I'm like, no. If it's about a film, I'm like, no. We've got plenty of officers to deal with shit. Mass riot. Great way to start the day. Double doesn't work, they've gone on strike over layoffs, and wage cuts. For a while, they were expecting someone from the security negotiator, but it never happened. Protests of them and themselves with improvised weapons inside breaking down the fence. Not bad for 7:30 in the morning. Do. Oh, it's a rape in a toilet. Inside a booth of the ladies' public toilet, a man was overheard holding a man against his will. Attempted to blackmail him into having sex. Crystal Harrington only vaguely made up part of the conversation and immediately ran to find. Yeah then. A male rape. You don't hear that very often. But it does happen.
215 complete.
Mass riot. Sorted. Oh my god. God, these guys want a lot nowadays. Mr. Boyd, I have the misfortune of having a family. My only daughter is married a complete idiot. She requires that the wedding take place on the roof of my skyscraper as soon as possible. I want my daughter to make this. That my daughter made the biggest mistake of her life. I've organised a grand wedding reception. I should arrest the groom on the altar and on some monstrous charge like child pornography, for example. Better for my daughter to survive the horrible amount of shame in front of hundreds of people and live the day of shame. This is a bit unfair. But I'm playing as a dick. We started off so honourably, and now we've just gone down the shitter. It's absolute shit.
910B in progress.
Robbery in the boutique. Two women tried to quietly pocket expensive jewellery in the boutique. Guards saw everything, stopped them. They demanded they turn their pockets out. One of the women pulled out a gun at her purse and began to threaten the store's employees. This is one for you, Samadhi, leader of the shift.
710A in progress.
A hostage situation. Here reports that an armed man wearing a frock coat burst into rage after he was dragging a young girl in a white dress behind him and demanding the staff immediately arrange their marriage. Okay then. Thank you for your help, Mr. Boy. No worries. We just ruined a man's life for the sake of you not marrying a daughter. This individual, a waitress and a suspicious-looking man in a rumpled jacket, has been sitting outside for several hours. You know, I think I brought him a coffee and he just sat there staring at me. I'm afraid he's going to watch me until the shift's over. And the girl stammered, "It's scary to imagine." So 3 basic officers for that one. Oh, here we go. Man grips the girl's arm tightly, aiming to shotgun the register in place it. "Now I pronounce you husband and wife, you may kiss the bride." Kiss her, you fool! You there?
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Southpaw.
Game's crashed on me. Excuse? Sorry guys, my game crashed. I couldn't send anyone to help you. No 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 no. Okay, so we got a mass riot. Without explanation, Karen Sparker manager cancelled the Freeburg Stop, an incredibly popular singer's tour. He was originally scheduled for in town next month, and increased fans have gathered at the Ice Arena while the concert was being held, demanded to speak to Karen immediately. Senior guard analysts tried to calm his men down, but the guys were severely beaten. So it always called that someone was uploading a shipment to the port, and all regular workers were sent home early. Sorry, but this one actually takes precedent. Trying to collect thoughts on how. Aye. Alright, fair enough. Poor lad. Become an officer, I'll have you. Three officers short. Knew that was real. That's right, it's been sorted. Martin Cocker, owner of the local grocery, said that 2 older women with gym bags are hanging around the parking lot selling cigarettes to passersby rebelling against me. This huckster is chasing away all my customers. Not as pressing as the other ones, but fair enough. Two bearded men came to the train station, began to pray, and then went to different corners of the depot, took their jackets off, and witness report on both wearing suicide vests. One attack detonated his vest. The second man's didn't work, and he flew back to the back station. This does sound like a pretty serious job, to be honest. I'll send the officers for that one because that needs doing. Business activity sorted. And the carjacking, did we get some more frames? They're all wrong. Tal, what are you doing, man? Yellow car, it's in the fucking picture. Okay. Guessing We drove up. Got out of the car. Guy nicked it. Ran away. Phoned the police. Got in the car. Ah, we did it. This is bugging me now. This is really, really bugging me. Gotta look it up. Ah, it was the brown horse. Right, so apparently the order was he pulled up to the house of the brown horse. He whipped the window. That one. The guy answered his door. His own, like I thought. Whips him like that. Stands on him with that. And then apparently gets back on his horse. Really? The horse is called fucking Snow White.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant.
Have to refuse, I'm afraid. Oh, explosives? That's nice to sell it. I think it's because we're asking the mafia to sell it all the time. That's why they're so happy with us. Do we arrest the criminals? If we don't, we're screwed. Defender? Nice one. Oh, we are so close to Christopher Sand. We are so close to arresting him. Oh. Alright, I think that's going to be it for now. Hopefully you enjoyed this. And I'll see you again the next time. Bye 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 bye.